right. Okay, let's see. Why are you running? Why are you running? Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Too bright? Too bright? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I literally just got back from PhamExpo and I brought a bunch of stuff home with me and I thought, like, what the hell, I'll just do a big makeup haul. I've never done a haul video on YouTube before, so I thought this would be a good way to start. Today, when I was at Fame, I was getting a lot of comments on my lipstick. So I am wearing Doll from the Coco collection, and my highlight is one of the new Becca Light Chaser highlights. It's right here. It is Pearl Flashes Gold. It's this one right here. So if you guys watched my, I think, did I do swatches of these on Instagram story or Snapchat? I can't remember, but if you follow me on either of those, I did swatches of, did I do swatches? Yeah, right? Anyway, I'm wearing this today. This is my highlight. So we have a bunch of stuff to go through, so I'm not going to like dwell too much on every single product. Otherwise this is going to be like a 3-hour long video. Something that I noticed this year at Fame is that there were definitely more indie brands and less larger brands, which is great because that's the reason that I go to PhamExpo is to discuss. Oh, do you mind, Kat? Do you mind? Anyway, the reason that I go to PhamExpo is to see what's new, you know? Some of the products were gifted to me and some of them I purchased myself, and I will hopefully remember which ones I bought myself and I will let you know. The cat has no respect. Ziva, you have no respect. The first brand that I want to talk about, the bag got kind of crushed, is Haley's. I believe that's a lotus flower. So they're brand new, I believe. I could be wrong. So the thing that attracted me to these guys is the foundation component. It is 1.1 fluid ounce. This is what it looks like. Isn't that cool? I've never seen anything like this before for like a liquid foundation. This is a liquid matte mattifying foundation. It comes out like that, so it's like a little squeeze tube and it's very flat. It's very interesting, very interesting. I think this is the shade that you can actually see. So she gave me number 4 because I'm very, very golden right now. I mean, I'm really tan, but she's just chewing on my, I'm really sorry about the background noise, it's the cat. All right, so this is number 4. It's very, very lightweight when you put it on, and then it kind of just like starts to melt into your skin. It definitely does feel, it starts to feel very velvety. So then it starts to mattify. We'll see. You know, I always have a really hard time finding foundation that matches my skin, so I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit of green to it. Other than that, it looks pretty, as far as the value goes, it looks pretty dead on. I don't see a receipt for this. All right, well, I believe that this was $15, and so it's pretty affordable. Oh, okay, so next up, this is Karma Lashes. I don't know if I've ever heard of them or not. Maybe I've come across them on Instagram. I don't actually know. They gave me the wrong thing. Damn it. Karma Lashes Inglot Eyeliner, AMC eyeliner. Okay, I'm super confused. I thought this was something else. I have absolutely no idea what this is. This is an Inglot eyeliner, AMC eyeliner. This is number 88 and it's like a light blue. LA Splash? Because don't they have the Inglot liners? Okay, so what this really seems like when I swatch it is it's a little bit more sheer. Like, it's not really, doesn't seem like an eyeliner at all. It seems more like it would be a good cream base. I don't know, I'm super confused. I don't know where this came from. I don't know if this is by LA Splash. It doesn't say, it just says Inglot AMC eyeliner. Don't know where this came from, don't know how it got in my bag. All right, next up I have a bunch of stuff from JCat Beauty. You guys have seen me use their baked highlighters a couple times. I have 2 shades. I have the golden one and then the lighter pale shade. It's like a lighter version of a Becca Moonstone, a little bit more pink maybe. Okay, so the first thing is a hydrating face primer. This kind of looks like, this stuff was gifted to me by the way, so I don't know how much everything is. It kind of looks like the one by NYX. I don't know, hydrating. So we have 2 brushes. We have a Pro Makeup brush and a blending buffer brush. This is the blending buffer brush. This is number 26. It's very dense. And it has kind of like an oval round top. I don't know what I would use this for. Possibly cream contouring. It does seem very, very dense, so you want to be careful. I would never use a very, very dense brush like this for powders because it's just gonna like pop on the powder. You want something a little bit more spaced out. Next up is the, Halo foundation brush. This is interesting. So this looks like the Bare Minerals brush. It's got the dip in there. So I'm assuming that you would you know, put a drop of foundation right in the center and then just start buffing it in. It's a little bit tiny for my taste, but I don't know, I'll give it a try. I don't really like using brushes, and typically I like a round like duo fiber kind of brush. All right, and then they have 2 Luxe Pro powders. These are like the kind of like the Ben Nye powders. They have banana and then porcelain. So glad they gave me both because banana would probably be too dark for me when I'm fair. So this I think would be perfect when I'm fair. And this might be perfect for when I have a tan. This looks pretty good for like right now. Oh, okay, so we have a mattifying pore minimizing face primer as well. I typically use these kinds of primers, but every once in a while I use them like in my T-zone just to make sure that I'm not... What are you doing? Ma'am? Ma'am? I don't have large pores, but every once in a while I'll use a mattifying primer like in my T-zone when it's really, really hot. I'm really excited about these eyeshadow palettes. This one's called Sunset Boulevard 24 eyeshadow palette, so I haven't even looked at it yet, and I feel promising. I feel some warm tones coming on. Oh, they're not that warm. I was thinking like hot, bright, fiery oranges. Okay, so we have the 2 top rows are all matte, and then the 2 bottom rows are shimmer. I'll give you a couple swatches. Okay, the mattes feel very velvety. Oh damn, okay, so these are extremely pigmented. They went on really, really easily. They felt very velvety when I was swatching them. This is actually kind of a neutrally palette that it doesn't really look like anything else that I own, any other palette that I have, and I like that they have the top mattes and the bottom shimmers. So you have like a corresponding matte with each shimmer, which is really, really nice. All right, so this is the Hollywood eyeshadow palette. All right, so now we got some bright colors in here. So first impression opening it, I don't love the arrangement of the colors because I'm a very visual person. So when I look at it, I'm just like, is it the same deal? So we have the matte shadows on the bottom and then the shimmer shadows on the top, or foiled shadows, I should say. That orange is really pretty. I like that orange right there. I feel like I don't have anything like that. The neon yellow swatched kind of sheer-ish, but it's still kind of nice. It's difficult. It's really difficult to get extreme payoff with neon colors. For the most part, I feel like I have a lot of these shades. The neon will be interesting to see like how it goes on my eyes, but I would definitely recommend the other one over this just because it's definitely gonna be more wearable, and I just don't love the way it looks altogether. But yeah, we'll have to try that. All right, so up next we have Dep Makeup, D-E-P Makeup. So they had lashes, mink lashes, and then they also had liquid lipsticks and eyeshadow palette. So I got an eyeshadow palette and a pair of lashes. I like their packaging. So these are mink. They are in the style So Bomb. And this is, like I said, this is what they first launched. And I did purchase these myself. So this is So Bomb, and I believe they said these are their most popular style. So they're really fluttery, but they're not like way too big or thick or long. And they don't flare out at the ends. They're a little bit more concentrated in the center. But this palette was amazing. I don't know how to say this though. Doyen, I believe it's French. It says on the front of the packaging, it says, a woman who is the most respected or prominent person in a particular field. Doyen. I don't know, maybe it's not French. So it's a paper palette, has a mirror on the inside, and has 12 shadows. They are large, they are very large. And when I swatched them, I was blown away by the finish of them. I love every single color in here. The only one that I'm like, that pink. I don't like pink, but the other ones were just so incredible. I just, like, I had to, because like, look at that khaki, that like gross khaki color. I love it. And then that one and that one and that one, and then that one and that one. The mattes are very satin on my skin, and then the foils are foiled. Like, look at that bronze. Are you kidding me? You just feel that pigment. And then I swatched on my hand and I was like, and again, I just love all of the colors in this palette except for the pink. I hate pink, especially that kind of pink. It's just like a pale, like light pink that just doesn't appeal to me. But I'm really into this khaki color. I love that shade. I don't know what's going on with my accent right now. I just love it. I think it's really great. I like the size of the palette. I like the size of the shadows. I think it's $25. I believe. And this is by Dep Makeup. I love paper palettes too. I don't know why. They're like lightweight but substantial. You know, they feel expensive. I just love a good paper palette. All right, next up we have City Color Cosmetics. I love City Color. I was introduced to them a while ago now. And I've tried a ton of their products. You guys have seen a lot of their stuff. I love their brushes, especially. I was just telling them the 103 brush is like a small shader brush. I'm not gonna be able to find, oh, it's right here. You can use it to pack on pigment. I like to use it to smoke out my lower lash line. It's super soft. I love it. It's changed my life. Anyway, let's see they launched a bunch of new stuff. Oh, she gave me another one. I'm so excited. I love this brush. I need like 45 of them. Yeah, this is the 103 brush and I highly recommend it for doing your lower lash line. Dump it. This stuff is new. They have a primer oil. Non-greasy, soothes and softens, vitamin enriched. I always love that. I love beauty oils. They're always so good. And primer oils have become something that I'm like really into now. It's definitely a lightweight oil. See, I never know about oils until I apply them and then you have to let them set in. All right, so they launched a bunch of liquid lipsticks, new liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna open up one and give you a swatch just because they're all sealed right now. Nudes, they've got like corally colors, pinks. That's pretty. It's like a little bit pinky purpley for me, but it does look nice against my tan skin, right? I like the applicator too. It's very flexible. It's like nice and thin, but it's flexible. It's an interesting shape. I've never seen that before. It looks like an 8. I'm gonna swatch this orangey one too, just because if it's anything like doll, I know I'll love it. They feel really nice though. They go on very creamy. And they smell sweet. Yeah, so it's definitely more red. It's not as orange as doll. Not a dupe. We haven't found a dupe. Okay, and then they also launched a primer spray and a matte setting spray. Always good. I always love this stuff. And they both contain aloe vera. I love that. All right, I'm really excited about this. Okay, so last year I met some people from this brand, Pinky Rose, and I think at that point in time, they maybe had like a couple palettes, but it was mostly like lip glosses. I think it was just lip glosses. Did they even have lipsticks? I can't remember. Maybe they had lipsticks too, but I got a bunch of their lip glosses, but they had a ton of palettes this time around, eyeshadow palettes and face palettes. It was kind of crowded in that booth, so I wasn't able to see everything. It's called the Transition palette. I love this so much. I was immediately drawn towards it because it's got all these beautiful mattes. I'm kind of seeing a theme with a lot of the shadows that these companies were coming out with. A lot of them had these kind of like khaki tones, the orangey tones. They just had like all of the good nudes, but they kind of looked a little bit different. So I think that a lot of the brands are trying to kind of like revamp the nude palette because we've seen so many, like there's so many nude palettes, you know? What I love about this is that it has all the mattes that you need, big ass transition color because you know you're gonna use that more than like anything else. And then it has 2 gorgeous foiled shadows. Oh, they're very, very velvety. The shimmers feel a little bit gritty. I don't know. It kind of feels like there isn't enough oil in the formula itself. We'll see. I don't know. It might be one of those things that you have to use like a spray, you know, like a Fix Plus to get the most payoff. I just want to do this black. But the mattes are really velvety. Ooh, damn. That is a good black shadow. This is definitely going to be like a travel palette for me. Absolutely. I don't know how well you can tell, but the mattes definitely are very velvety. They swatched beautifully. I love them. They went on the skin so easily. That black. And then as far as the shimmers go, yeah, they just seem kind of dry. I don't know. It seems like the formula doesn't contain enough oil. So with tax, I spent $21.69. Without, it was $19.99. All right, so the next 2 are, I just picked up one item. I didn't pay for these myself from each brand. This is by Kokie, K-O-K-I-E. And this is a strobe lights face highlighting illuminator. They said they were carried in some Walmarts, but they're still pretty new. But they had a long line of products, like so much stuff. Lips, eyes, they had some small eyeshadow palettes, I think. A ton of lip stuff. But then I saw this and this really stood out to me. So it's just like a little highlighting balm. So it goes on very lightweight, but you can kind of like build it up. And it just had like a really pretty sheen. And I just really liked the formula. It seemed like you could build it up or tone it down. It looked very natural. So like when I first put it on, it looked pretty intense, right? But then I like sheared it out a little bit and now it's just kind of like a nice pretty sheen. Oh, and then the back has like a sponge, which I would absolutely never use. But I guess a sponge to like blend it out. I don't know. So I spent $5.25 and I don't know what the discount there was, but it's pretty cheap. Like I said, some Walmarts carry them. Next up, this is by Caked Makeup. This is so cute. I love the packaging. This is the lip fondant and I got the color Copy Paste, I think is what it's called. And the girls there were really, really nice. I think they said, was that their first one or their second fame? I can't remember. I don't remember seeing them last year. but they're pretty new and they're definitely going to be launching some new products. But the girls themselves were just really, really nice, and the color is so pretty. Look how pretty that color is. I know, nudes. You have to do nudes. Yes, so copy paste. That's really cute. So this is their old applicator. They said that they launched their newer shades that they launched. They have a new applicator, which is a lot better, I think. Oh God, what does it remind me of? I just used a lip product that had basically the same applicator, but I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, this is such a beautiful, cool toned grayish nude, you know? This is the kind of nude that I absolutely fall in love with. And the formula seemed really, really nice. Like when I first swatched all of them, I couldn't get them off. They really stuck on. So I definitely think it's gonna be long lasting. So the liquid lipsticks were $12. So that's really good. Super affordable. The formula seems nice, and like I said, the newer shades have a different applicator. It's way more flexible and more comfortable. But yeah, it dries pretty quick, and it feels very lightweight. Okay, so the last makeup products that I want to talk about are by Anele Skincare. Am I saying that right? I don't know. The woman that I spoke to is like the nicest woman ever. They sent me some liquid lipsticks a while back. So they started out as a skincare brand, so they're called Anele Skincare. And then they started doing makeup, which is always good because you know that if they started out in skincare, then they really care about the skin. This is the cleansing and hydrating mud mask. Oh my God. What does this smell like to you? I can't place that smell. Doesn't it smell really familiar?
Yeah, what the heck, I don't know. Oh, what are they called? I don't know. Macaroons. Like macaroons.
Yeah, but it's something specific that I can't place that I know, you know? Oh, it smells so good. It seems like it's gonna be very hydrating. I don't know. I'm always excited to use new skincare products. Sage, grapeseed extract, bamboo extract, just a lot of good stuff, you know? So we have a cleansing milk for the face and eyes, an eye serum. I've been needing an eye serum for such a long time. This is the Pro Matte liquid lipstick, so I'll swatch those for you guys. This is the collagen face serum. So this is a bronzer and highlighter duo. So it can double as a bronzer or highlighter. The packaging is plastic, has a mirror on the top. It came with this like little sponge, which I'm not gonna use. The cat can have that. And then it has this really pretty neutrally, kind of like a neutrally gold. Yeah, it's definitely more neutral. It's more of a like medium neutral highlight. I definitely think that this would be a good shade for the skin tone that I am right now, and I don't know if I would necessarily be able to get away with it. When I'm more fair, I'll have to try it. It swatches so nicely. Look at that. I think this was the first thing that I saw, and I was like, yes. All right, and then finally we have their new liquid lipsticks, right? They're super cute. They've got like, it's like a crown. Vita and Natalie. So the applicator is really nice, super flexible. It's one of those long ones, you know, that's tapered at the end, so it's good. It smells good. It smells sweet. So we have these two shades. I don't love the colors. They're not like the colors that I absolutely love for me, especially this one. Like, it just doesn't look beautiful on me. This one's intriguing though, maybe more towards the fall. Oh no, there's another one. There's another liquid lipstick, damn it. Maybe I like this color better. I do, I already like it better. So this is in the shade MJ. That's the kind of color that I like. The cool toned, almost dead shades. Yep, MJ. I like that a lot, that's really pretty. That's definitely going to be the first one that I try. All right, so we're on the last item. So the last thing that I wanna talk about is Stellar lighting systems. This is a sort of like a, I would call it a medium ring light. A medium ring light. So the ring light that I'm using right now, I believe is, oh God, I don't actually know. I don't know how big it is. So this is a medium ring light. Stellar honestly has the best lighting, and they're just awesome people. I met them today. They're a family-owned business. They are out of downtown LA. I met them for the first time today, but they're super supportive on Instagram always, and they're just really nice. They're really funny, they're really nice and generous, and they have really great lights, really great lighting. So if you're looking for something, a lot of people ask me where I got my ring light. I didn't get my ring light from Stellar. I got it on Amazon, and after I bought it, I mean, it works fine, but I definitely regretted it. When it showed up, the bulb was completely smashed, like all over the package, and if I wasn't careful, I could have really cut myself. So I definitely think that it's worth investing in good lighting, and just because I really like Stellar, I think it's it's nice to have a good relationship with the people that own it, especially when they're a family-owned business. So it comes with the protective plastic, whatever. This is the clear one, and then they always have the warm lighting ones. I never use this. I have one for my larger ring light, which I keep hitting and it keeps shaking. I apologize. But I've never used that. Never ever. Okay, so this is, I have no idea how many inches this is, but it is smaller. It would probably like fit on the inside of the ring light that I'm currently using right now. So this is a lot better for travels. This is actually really good for freelancing makeup artist, or if you live in like a smaller apartment and you don't have a ton of like room for a bunch of lights. And they did say that it's just as powerful as the larger ones. It's just more compact. And then this is what I really liked about it, is that it comes with this mirror attachment. So you can actually just place this, was it here? You can like attach it right in here, so that instead of having, because right now I have like a super ghetto setup where I have like my mirror on my Q-tip container and it's like pointed over here so I can actually see myself when I'm doing my makeup, and then it's not like straight on. But this one just fits right in here. You can get really, really close. So you have the mirror right on your ring light, which is that's such an awesome idea. Just the combination of the size, and it's nice and lightweight, it's easy to travel with, and then the mirror. I just think that's really cool. And that was gifted to me. So thank you so much to the Stellar family. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate all of your support. All right, guys, so that is everything that I got from PhamExpo. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the more indie brands. Maybe you learned about new brands that you haven't seen before. There's definitely a lot of more affordable brands that are coming out with really excellent quality products, and I definitely think that they're worth checking out. A lot of these brands are not carried in stores, they're only online, but if you're looking for some new products, I definitely think you should check them out. But I'm definitely going to be doing a first impressions video. I might be able to do a few of them considering all the stuff that I have, and if you want to see that, let me know, or if there's a specific like look that you want me to do with this first impressions, or if you just want me to try them out and let you know, do kind of like a swatch and review type thing, just let me know. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All of that is listed down below. I was doing fine. I'm like all over the place. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.